Every new creator hits this wall. You sit down, camera ready, mic on, and your brain goes blank. No ideas. You start thinking, maybe I've already said everything. Maybe this niche is saturated. Maybe I'm just not creative. But here's the truth. Content doesn't run out. Clarity runs out. Most creators don't have an idea problem. They have a system problem. Because if you rely on motivation for ideas, you'll always feel stuck. Professionals don't wait for inspiration. They use frameworks. Now let's break this down the right way. First, mindset shift. If you think you're out of content, you're not studying your audience enough. Your audience is literally telling you what to create. Look at comments, DMs, community posts, fact sections, other creators' comment sections. Every question is a video. Every confusion is a title. Every repeated mistake is a series. Now here's the advanced move. Go to YouTube search. Start typing something in your niche. Don't press enter. Look at autocomplete suggestions. That's demand. That's real people searching in real time. Free content ideas. Now go deeper. Check. People also ask on Google, Reddit threads, Quora questions, TikTok comments, your own analytics. Your analytics are gold. Open your top performing video. Ask yourself, why did this one work? Was it the topic, the angle, the hook, the emotion? Now don't copy it. Expand it. If one video worked, create beginner version, advanced version, mistakes version, step-by-step version, case study version. One good idea can become 5. That's how pros never run out. Now let's talk strategy. If you don't know what your next video should be about, ask, what problem is my audience facing right now? Content that solves current pain wins, not random uploads. Random content confuses the algorithm. Focused content trains it. Here's a powerful formula. Pain gives promise gives process. What are they struggling with? What result do they want? What steps can you give? That's a video. Another pro move. Document, don't always create. If you're learning something new, share the journey. If you're testing something, share the results. If you fail, share the lesson. Transparency builds trust, and trust builds subscribers. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. Sometimes you feel like you're out of ideas because you're afraid to repeat yourself. But repetition is branding. Your audience doesn't hear everything the first time, and new viewers haven't heard anything yet. Clarity over originality. Always. And finally, if you truly feel stuck, zoom out. Ask yourself, what stage is my audience in? Beginner, intermediate, advanced. Create for the stage. Break the journey into steps. Each step becomes a video. When you build content around a journey, you never run out, because growth is endless. Content isn't about creativity, it's about observation, and creators who observe deeply never go silent. Now here's something most new creators don't realize. When you feel like you're out of content, it's usually because you're thinking in videos, instead of thinking in systems. Amateurs think, I need an idea for tomorrow. Professionals think, I need a content ecosystem. Big difference. Instead of asking, what should I post next? Ask, what pillar does my channel stand on? Every strong channel has 3 to 5 content pillars. For example, education niche, growth strategy, mindset, algorithm, monetization, case studies. Now here's the magic. Inside each pillar are unlimited subtopics. Inside each subtopic are unlimited angles. Inside each angle are unlimited hooks. See how content never actually ends. It only feels like it ends when you don't organize it. Now let's talk about the real fear. Sometimes creators don't run out of ideas. They run out of confidence. They think, what if nobody watches? What if this topic flops? What if I repeat myself? Listen carefully. Flopping is data. Every failed video tells you something. Wrong hook, wrong packaging, wrong audience targeting, wrong timing. But that doesn't mean wrong idea. Sometimes the idea is powerful. The delivery wasn't. So instead of quitting the topic, improve the packaging. New title, new thumbnail, new angle. That's strategy. Now here's a powerful content rule. If you can explain it once, you can explain it better. If you can explain it better, you can explain it deeper. If you can explain it deeper, you can explain it differently. One concept, multiple dimensions. Let's say your topic is how to grow on YouTube. You can turn that into why most channels don't grow. Mistakes killing your growth. My growth blueprint. What I'd do if I started today. The psychology behind growth. Growth versus burnout. Growth myths. That's not new ideas. That's depth. Now here's something very important. Content doesn't come from scrolling more. It comes from thinking more. Take 30 minutes. No phone. No distractions. Just write. What does my audience struggle with? What do they want? What scares them? What excites them? That list alone can fuel months of content. And here's the final American level truth. Creators who survive long-term don't depend on creativity. They depend on curiosity. They stay curious about their audience, their industry, their own growth. Curiosity creates content. Content creates consistency. Consistency creates authority. And authority creates freedom. So the next time you feel like you're out of ideas, don't panic. Zoom out. Build pillars. Study pain points. Repurpose winners. Go deeper instead of wider. Because the creators who never run out are simply the ones who built a system. Let's talk about something nobody tells new creators. Sometimes you don't run out of ideas. You run out of perspective. Because you're always thinking, what can I teach? But here's a smarter question. What can I reframe? Every topic has two levels. Surface level, perspective level. Surface level is everywhere. Perspective level is rare. Example? Surface. How to stay consistent. Perspective. Why motivation is the reason you're inconsistent. Same niche, different depth, different power. Now here's another advanced move. Steal structure, not ideas. Look at big creators in any niche. Study their video structure. How do they open? When do they add tension? When do they give value? How do they end? Then apply that structure to your topic. Content is often structure plus clarity, not random creativity. Now let's talk about recycling. Most creators think recycling content is lazy. Wrong. Smart creators repurpose. One long video can become 5 shorts, 10 tweets, 3 Instagram posts, a community post empire, follow-up video, a deeper dive episode. That's leverage. If you're constantly creating from zero, you'll burn out. If you build from what already works, you scale. Now here's the uncomfortable truth. If you think your niche is saturated, that's actually good. It means there's demand. Nobody says YouTube growth is saturated because millions still try. Saturation doesn't kill creators. Weak positioning does. If you talk about what everyone talks about, in the same way everyone talks about it, you disappear. But if you bring clear thinking, direct delivery, strong positioning, real experience, you stand out. Now here's a mental reset. Stop asking, what video should I make? Start asking, what transformation do I help with? When you focus on transformation, content becomes a roadmap. Roadmaps don't run out. They just move forward. And here's the final layer. The reason most new creators feel stuck is because they consume more than they produce. Too much scrolling, too much comparison, too much noise. Creation needs space. Silence creates ideas. Reflection creates depth. Execution creates clarity. So if you ever feel stuck again, close the apps, open a notebook, write problems, write questions, write experiences. Ideas are not found. They are extracted. And creators who learn to extract never run dry.